Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Blue Collared Banter. I'm Ken. This is, I don't know where Ryan is.
Happy Valentine's Day, fuckstick.
Oh my, oh my.
It's a Valentine's Day episode.
Oh, keep your legs closed.
Is my
What
mic
the-
even on?
What the fuck is this?
How you got? Boom.
You fucking Cupid.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know how long this costume's gonna last because these wings are cutting off circulation to the rest of me.
I'm so glad you're wearing something underneath. Oh, right.
This is the Valentine's Day episode, is it not? Guys, I think I killed him.
Oh, you sit down on spread eagle. Fucking show me everybody.
I don't see a problem with that. I'm just trying to make sure that we have as many followers as possible. And sometimes it just means you got to show them the goods. You
Dude,
know?
that's great. That
Yeah.
is phenomenal.
I couldn't. I had to get your reaction live on this one, man. I need that arrow though. I got to make some people fall in love.
Oh my god, bro. That is amazing.
Pew.
Oh god.
All right, so welcome to episode 4.
Is it episode? It is episode 4.
It is episode 4. Let's play a game of how long can you take me seriously.
I can't take you seriously in this. Oh
What
my
do you-
god.
dude! And this is the extra large, bro. Like I was gonna get a different one,
You're
but
not an extra large man.
that's what I'm saying. I'm not an extra large, and the large wasn't gonna be in until like Thursday. I'm like, well, that defeats the whole fucking point of a Cupid costume. Who
Oh
wants
my
it after
God.
Valentine's Day? So I'm just in there putting this on. I'm like, I'm glad I got the extra grande. This must be for like children, because like these
Well,
wings,
I mean,
I'm losing circulation.
I can see it cutting in your arms a little
it's-
bit.
it doesn't
Oh,
feel
your
great.
other one. Yeah, the other one looks bad.
Does not feel awesome.
Yeah, you're probably just gonna need to take the wings off at
Yeah,
least.
don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, what are you doing?
Cut it off.
I don't want to cut it off.
Oh, okay.
Not yet. I'll take them off like a normal person. I'm not just gonna resort to violence. Just immediately cut it off. Why would I do that? You right over there? Are we gonna be able to make it through this today?
No.
Do I? I don't get it. I don't understand what the problem is. You good?
Oh, dude.
What's the matter? Am I gonna?
This is the episode that's gonna get the most views.
Am I gonna need to change?
It's up to you, Hoss. This is good. You're sitting over there with your legs closed like a girl.
So this is the kind of shit that, not like this extreme. I do this shit to my family all the fucking time.
Oh my
so
God.
there's a comedian that we both listen to, Bert Kreischer, right?
Oh, dude, Bert Kreischer's hilarious.
He's got
the
a
fucking, what is it?
the machine.
Machine. Yeah.
So he's got a joke where I'm not like gonna tell the whole thing, right? But pretty much he screams across the grocery store, "Honey, get a thin cucumber this time." and then he's like, the guy looked at me and he's like, "Relax, it's going in her ass, not mine," right? So that's the kind of stuff that I love to do to my family. We were at Publix up the road, and me and Gage were walking to the car, and Shay was going somewhere else in the plaza, but she just started walking away, and I started yelling across the parking lot, like, "Really? You're gonna leave me to do this myself? You're going to leave me to do all of this all by myself," screaming at her across the parking lot. I'm like, you know what? Fine. You can just fucking walk home then. He's making the most obnoxious scene
That's
as I
great.
can. I'll do that, like, but dude, she'll give it right back to me. One time we were walking through Publix and they come around with the samples and stuff, you know, and the lady walks up to me. She goes, "Would you like to try some chicken?" And she grabs me and goes, "No, he's not allowed to eat today."
I like it. Oh, that's great.
I do it to them. They do it back to me. Zoe, we were walking through the store the other day, and she was being annoying, right? I guess why? How come? On purpose, doing it like just to get under my skin, not even like seriously asking questions. And finally, I turn and I look at her like loud enough for all the people around us to hear. Because if you don't, I'm gonna put you back up for adoption. This is why you can't find a permanent family.
Oh, that's cold, dude.
But she played into it too. She just looks down and goes, "Fine, I'm sorry." Like she knows, like if we do stuff like that in public, it's just for fun. It's hilarious. Like I don't know if you do stuff like that. Man.
All the time, dude. One of our favorite podcasts that we watch together.
Yes, right.
Okay, yeah. I'll be walking around and I'll just look at Victoria and I'll go, "Help, dude, help!" Not a bomb. Not a bomb. Help.
So we do the same thing. It's around my whole house now. If somebody's in trouble, you'll just hear from across the house, "Help!" Like, like I'll hear Gage from upstairs, "Help!" And so I'll do that to them in public too. Zoe actually covered my mouth one time because we're walking through the store. I looked directly at an old man and said, "Help me." So he covered my mouth, which probably didn't look good actually. She dragged me away. Like, I'm pretty sure there have been some people who have legitimately thought that we were in some kind of danger.
Oh yeah,
like,
I've done it at Disney.
Oh, that's terrible.
We'll be walking at
that
Disney,
is not
and I'll look over to the girls, and Victoria will be like, "Can I help you?" I'll be like, "Help!"
You can't. You know they have real mouse police there. That is supposed to be the happiest place on earth. That is not an appropriate place to do that.
That's so great.
Screaming help in an amusement park is like screaming bomb in a movie theater, or is it fire? Bomb in an airport, fire in a movie theater. That's what it is. You can't do that.
I do it anyway,
dude. They're going to take you from them or take them from you. One of those two things is going to happen.
Either way, I'm happy.
Sir, we're going to Disney jail. Thank you for the vacation.
Yeah. Oh my God. Take me now, please.
I thought you'd never show up. I've been screaming help at this place for years. Oh man. So let me pull up our little outline here. We are eventually going to get some kind of computer set up and make this happen.
I'm working on it.
I know. But all right, hear me out. Okay? Hear me out. This is a good one. Would you rather pull all your nails out of your fingers?
Ew. Like torture wise? Like you pull them off?
You have to do this to yourself. Yes.
Okay.
You either have to remove all your fingernails or pull all your teeth out of your mouth.
Ooh.
Right?
I'm not gonna lie. Right off rip, I'm gonna have to say nails. Dude, have you ever had any teeth pulled?
Yeah, I've had a whole bunch of teeth pulled.
Oh yeah. What did I forget
what fucking kind of question is that?
For you guys that don't know, he used to be called Ryan Gagnon the Tooth.
Yeah, my front tooth right here was broken and like black. It didn't hurt. It was just like half of it was gone. I broke a strip and wire. Is that
really how you broke it?
Yeah.
I never knew how it was broken.
I used to strip thermostat wire with my teeth.
That's smart.
I got it from my stepdad. He used to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Oh, he got lit up doing it one time though.
Oh, I bet you that felt good. That's only 24, but still.
Oh no. He never did air conditioning work. He was stripping a 120 wire with his teeth.
Oh.
And so I used to strip thermostat. I had a notch for 16 gauge and a notch for 18 gauge in my front tooth. And I was up in an apartment and I stripped a wire and half my tooth came out with it. Apparently the tooth had died and was weak, and so I guess that bottom half broke off. It didn't hurt, but I just had this black nub. So after thousands of dollars, I had that pulled, and my front 4 teeth are fake.
Yeah, same here.
If my daughter wants to get under my skin.
4.
Yeah,
my front 4.
My front 4, and they're made out of porcelain. And I'm talking to Zoe. She goes, well, what's porcelain? This when she was little. I said,
it's what toilets are made out of.
Exactly. So it's the first thing that came to my mind. So now when somebody wants to piss me off, she calls me toilet teeth.
Nice.
So yes, I've had tooth pulled.
So it does even when you're under You're on medicine afterwards. It still is not a fun thing to enjoy.
It's agony for sure. I agree with you.
And then trying to eat, because you still have to eat.
I have a little sensitive spot on one of my teeth right now. I just keep moving my tongue the wrong way, and
you still have to eat, right? So I feel like the fingernails.
No.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad.
Have you ever smashed your finger with a hammer or a screwdriver? Okay, right. So then you know what that. Of course I have. Have you ever done something wrong and gotten up under?
I've had it go all the way down to the wick.
And you would
because it was
down to the what?
The wick, isn't that what that's called? Like the wick of your nail or whatever? Isn't that the?
You're thinking of dogs, and that's called the quick.
No.
Yes.
I think it's still like the wick of your nail.
That's the cuticle.
Whatever.
I
literally had a splinter.
A fucking candle. The wick.
I don't know. This sounded right. So I was working. This was back when I was doing electrical work before I joined the military. I was an apprentice for an electrician.
Right.
And we were running behind. So, doing one of those things where I'm running wire in a new construction house. So there's no drywall, nothing. And I'm running wire, hooking the ladder with my feet, jumping, and using the trusses to move
and you
ladder.
Pull up and then hook the ladder and do the swing. Yeah.
And I was doing that, and I needed to move down a couple of times, and I was doing it, and I went to slide my hand like this.
Oh.
Yeah, I got a chunk of wood that went all the way down from the tip of my finger all the way down to the cuticle, dude, literally, and it was still sticking out my finger by like a quarter inch out of my finger, so it went all the way in. Pulling it out almost hurt as bad as it went.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Right, so nail and fingertip nail injuries they throb afterward.
But you can still eat. You can still do stuff with your nails.
You can get fake teeth.
I don't think I.
Dude, I don't know if I could survive the pain.
Just getting these 4 done, I was in pain for like 3 weeks.
See, I wasn't that. It was
once
about a
the
good
pain's
week or
gone
so.
from your nails being gone, it's not going to hurt.
But then
bad.
Think about trying to go on even the next 2 or 3 weeks. Anything you do, you touch your fingertips and, dude, I don't know.
You would really choose teeth?
I don't. They both fucking suck, dude.
Because you have to do it. Remember that part. You have to do it. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
You have to do it to yourself.
I forgot. I might have to go nails then, just because I don't think I could. What if you go to pull one out and it breaks? You got to go back in there and get the piece you missed. You got to pull them all the way out. At least you could just take some vice grips and just. I might be on your side, not because of the pain, but just because of the physical ability to do it. I don't.
Oh, dude, I don't even know how. Actually,
fucking
how would
molar,
you
dude.
What? Because you're right hand dominant,
right?
Right, you are as well.
Right, yeah.
So you would do your left hand first, obviously, right?
I don't know that I would. I wouldn't. No, you can't do your left hand first.
Well, just how are you going to get your other hand done? Because you're not going to be able to squeeze.
So that's what I'm saying, right? You have to do your right hand first because you are right hand dominant. That's already going to be your stronger hand, and you're going to be able to maneuver whatever you're holding differently. If you do left hand first, now all your fingernails are gone, and it's not like your hand. Think about when you use a pair of pliers, right?
Yeah.
You hook the other part in here, and you just move them like this. Yeah. You ask me to do that now with all my fingernails and my left hand, I look fucking stupid. I don't. So imagine trying to do that. Help. So imagine trying to do that, but with no fingernails. You would have to do your right hand first. And I don't know. I don't think I could pull the teeth out. I don't.
I know for a fact I wouldn't be able to.
One tooth
Once
breaks,
you get one done, I don't think I'd be able to do any more.
And mouth pain is really Your mouth pain is terrible.
Because just think, you're doing it yourself, so it's not a sterile environment.
I just go back to that scene of, what was it, Castaway?
He didn't even pull it out, though.
No,
he knocked it out.
Either way, it got removed.
Right.
He used an ice skate and hit it with a coconut.
You telling me you're going to be able to do that to every single tooth? No way, dude. I don't think so.
Yeah.
And the infection that you're probably going to get because of all your teeth gone, all those nerves showing.
Even just the thought of putting pliers onto my teeth freaks me out. You know what? No, I yell at...
This is gonna start a thing.
It might not. We might be on the same page. So you're talking about
I yell at my girls all the time
for opening things with their mouth?
No. For using their teeth to pull food off of their fucking fork.
Oh, that sing. Yep.
Why are you using your teeth?
Yeah. No.
Use your lips to get it off the goddamn fork, and then use your teeth to chew the food. Dude, the sound it makes when they do that. Oh,
See,
it makes me so mad.
I don't do that, but like I'm my front four teeth are porcelain, right? So I need to be careful. I don't let them touch metal and forks, and like I intentionally be careful not to do that because I don't want to break my thousands of dollars that I have of implants in my mouth. A body like this, my mouth is the only place I have implants. But
I'm trying so hard to only look at your eyes because everywhere else I want to start laughing.
I just need to.
Oh God, yeah. I'm sorry, whoever's watching YouTube. Instead of you need to fix that.
I need to fix my skirt.
Yeah, just a little bit.
For Zoe, it's when she opens things with her mouth, right? Like plastic or trying to open a bottle.
Yeah, my girls don't do that.
No, how many times like you want to end up like me? Like, stop opening shit with your mouth. Like, stop using your teeth. We have scissors. We have hands. I'm a whole grown up. You can hand it to me.
Half.
I look pretty grown up right now.
You don't look grown up.
I look like Cupid.
Oh God. Cupid is a baby.
I was very
beard.
disappointed by this bow and arrow.
Oh yeah, that's kind of shitty.
I wanted something that
there's not even a notch in the arrow to put it in. Yeah.
I was gonna make one, but it wasn't. I did a test shot in my room first, and I'm like, oh, that's not going far anyway. There's no need in trying to make this thing more. Like, it doesn't even fucking matter. So are we both gonna go with the nails, right? I think.
Yeah, I think I'm having to choose the nails on that one.
I don't want to, but I'm going to.
Yeah.
Because the alternative really, really sucks.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely gonna go nails on that one.
Do you have anything here for Hear Me Out?
I do.
Okay.
So I don't have Would You Rather this time.
Okay.
I just have some random facts. Just a couple.
You know I love random facts.
I know you do.
I'm full
Useless
of random
facts. Yes. Okay, so the first one it's going to be more of a question, and then I'll give you the answer.
Okay.
Okay. What do you think there is more of in this world?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there is more doors, okay, or wheels?
Wheels. Lock it in. 100%. Wheels.
You think so?
Wheels.
Okay, but think about it.
Doesn't matter. Wheels.
Really?
Wheels.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's your fine. You're not even going to try to think
Don't
about.
have to. Wheels.
Because there's cars, right?
Yep.
That
Cars,
could have
bicycles, unicycles, rollerblades, skateboards, skates,
right?
Wheels.
But then there's houses, office buildings.
You know what?
Cars, limos.
Let's go one step further. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wheels in this room right now and only 2 doors.
Yeah.
My drawers have wheels on them. Technically 8 because there's 2 wheels on the side of the drawer, 2 wheels in the drawer itself.
Yep.
You didn't specify what kind of wheel. You said
Nope,
wheel. So even in the office, there's 1 door to the office, but every desk has fucking 16 wheels, right? Wheels. 100% wheels.
That's your final answer.
Now, if you said car tires, car wheels, vehicle wheels, maybe we'd have wheel. If you're talking a wheel in general, think about fucking Matchbox cars, dude. They have wheels.
So it doesn't specify the wheels.
Right.
It just
so
says wheels.
Wheels. What do you think? What's your official answer?
My guess was also wheels.
Right.
But it's wrong.
There's no way.
It's doors.
But what is the litmus they're using to define a wheel?
They don't.
Okay, so then
the question is there more doors or more wheels in the world?
Well,
and it says there's more doors.
Well, that means so they might just be talking about vehicle wheels, car wheels.
But you brought up the
wheels, the rollers. Well, technically that's
desk,
a roller, not a
right?
wheel.
Some desks have doors as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. No, I actually that does right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But the answer for Google says more doors.
I'm going to
wheels.
say that answer strictly depends on what you're classifying as a wheel.
I would say
that's up
probably.
for debate.
Yeah. Well, it's the same thing with doors, right? Like,
yeah.
Like you got sliding glass doors. You got
that's still a door though.
A
door is a door. You'll never look at something and debate like, hey, is that a door? No, it's a door. It's a door. But you can have debate as to what classifies as a wheel. Let's talk about. Are we including wheels of cheese? Those are called wheels.
You're right.
There can be a lot of debate as to what classifies under a wheel in that argument.
Right. Okay, so what do you think chainsaws were invented for originally?
Originally,
Originally.
the fact that you're asking originally tells me that it's not what they're.
So
Maybe a
so
butcher shop. Maybe
okay.
like cutting up hogs and cows and shit.
You're kind of close.
Okay,
In
they
the
were for disposing of
no.
dead. Okay, so I'm closer to the butcher shop. Chainsaw.
They were invented in the 18th century.
So the 1700s.
Okay.
Not a butcher shop, but close. But not well. Like the plague was in the 1700s, right? If they're trying to get rid of like all the bodies and shit and just make them as small as possible to burn faster, you use a chainsaw.
That's morbid, but okay.
It makes sense, right? Think about it. Like
I hear you.
Be as efficient as possible. Cut them bitches up. They're dead. They don't care.
So you're moving towards the correct direction by going on people.
Okay, so they're amputations in the field for the Civil War.
Okay.
Cutting off limbs.
Okay. No, but you're getting there.
Cut the amputation.
It's not amputation.
But people.
People.
The fuck? What? No. I use them bitches to cut down trees, bro.
You ready for this? They were developed in Scotland in the late 18th century to help aid and speed up the process of widening the pubic cartilage.
Wait, though, huh? Widening the what?
The
what?
pubic cartilage.
No, I heard you.
And the removal of disease-laden bones during childbirth. So
they use chainsaws to help have babies?
Chainsaws were originally created to help widen the vaginal canal.
You know where my brain goes, right? Oh, man, we're having some trouble here. Baby just not coming out. What do we do? Am I going to be okay? Is the baby going to be okay? Well, we'll find out.
I don't think that's what you're thinking of. A nowadays chainsaw. Back in the day, type of chainsaw was probably just a pulling, like
That's even worse. Have you ever seen like those old drills that you hold and spin a belt-driven saw to wallow out a snooch? I bet you that's gonna be her last kid.
It's never gonna be the same.
It's like throwing a hot dog down a soapy hallway. Holy shit! You come home, you're fucking a bucket of water.
Okay, so
it's like sticking a toothpick in a peanut butter and jelly.
It's just like your fingerprints.
Yeah, it's unique.
Everybody's tongue is different.
So are dogs' noses.
Yeah, I didn't know that part.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
So it's
also buttholes.
It like the fingerprint, it is unique features that differ from person to person.
Same thing with the butthole. Everybody has a different butthole
It's
print.
considered animal abuse.
Why are you not acknowledging what I'm talking about?
I'm just ignoring you.
Okay, fine.
It's considered animal abuse in Switzerland to own just one guinea pig.
Well, I mean, I can kind of get that. They get
so
depressed.
I got this one from Can You Don't, by the way.
They get depressed when they're by themselves.
Yeah,
right?
They're social beings and get lonely.
Yeah,
so in Switzerland, it's illegal to own just one guinea pig.
I think it should be illegal to own just one of a lot more animals. You shouldn't be able to own just one bird. You shouldn't be able to own just one guinea pig. You shouldn't be able to own just one hamster. Like there's a lot of animals. Now hamsters, you got to be careful. There's a lot of animals though that you shouldn't own just one of because they're designed to be in pairs.
Yeah.
That's why lovebirds, you shouldn't own just one of those. Like they're designed to be in pairs.
I think it's literally in the name.
Lovebirds. You'd be surprised how many people just have one.
Yeah.
Hamsters, though, you really got to be careful.
All right. So the Aztec Empire.
Uh-huh.
What year do you think that was like founded in?
Will you give me a hint? Is it BC or AD? Because once I know, I can nail it. AD?
Yeah.
1275 to 1350.
No, higher. It's 1428.
Oh, that was like 60 years before Columbus.
Okay. Do you think there's any universities that are that old?
Yes. I believe it's Harvard or Oxford. One of the two is that old. Am I right?
Yeah, Oxford.
Oxford. Yeah, I knew it was
Oxford
one
is
of the two.
older than the Aztec Empire.
Yeah, I knew that.
Teaching at Oxford started around 1096.
Told you. Do not test
1096.
my useless knowledge facts, dude. I've got a whole bunch of shit up here in this old noggin.
The Aztec Empire was founded in 1428. So
Yeah.
Oxford is
Oxford's
literally
older than the Aztecs.
That
yeah.
is insane. The
dude.
college
Yeah.
back then,
But then
existed.
then it makes you think too. Well, probably not in its form and fashion that it does now. It was just some kind of higher education, but it existed as a unilateral building, right? This is the place you go to learn instead of just a random
Church.
Exactly.
Because I think that's what the schools were at, right? They were taught at the churches.
Early learning was at churches, but there was, to my knowledge anyway, gotta fix my little armbands here. Early learning was churches. But I wish I got little heart pasties. I should have done that.
That would be
hindsight is 2020.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think early learning.
I wish my sight wasn't better than 2020 right now.
What do you mean?
I wish my sight was blurred.
There's no way you see something you don't like right now.
There's a lot that I see I don't like.
I don't.
Just stop lifting your legs.
I don't know what you mean.
You're showing everybody.
So you know that I debated wearing underwear or not.
You have to. We would get canceled.
Well, once I put it on, so before we recorded and you went to go hide so you couldn't see me and I had to come in and check the camera, I looked and I saw.
Yeah, because for some reason I couldn't get the fucker to...
That's why I looked and I'm like, oh. But then...
Wait, you didn't have underwear on at that part?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Oh, no. And then I couldn't find my Batman underwear in time, so here we are.
You and Batman. How did that all start? It started with something with Zoe, didn't it? Because you started going by Bat Dad for like the longest time.
I don't know.
It was like, I want to say it was like, what, 10? No.
It was
probably like 8 years ago you started doing
2017 maybe. I don't remember because all of a sudden goes, I'm Batman. And it just...
Was it when the videos became viral of everybody doing it?
No, it wasn't that. It was... I don't know why, but for some reason, when I would get to drinking, my mom would be like, Ryan, who are you? And I'd just go, I'm Batman. It didn't matter what was going on or where we were, what was happening, who was around. If I got to drinking and US who I was, I would just go,
just went by Tarzan because you climb in trees and go to sleep.
That was very different. So then that just spiraled into I'm Batman, and now there's Batman everything. You know, me and Zoe went for Halloween one year as Batgirl and Bat Dad. Like, absolutely.
Oh, I know. I remember, yeah.
So, there was... I think that's where that came from, if I had to guess.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we were trying to figure out if we were going to do an Are You Shitting Me or a Florida Man Chronicles. And we said, fuck it, we're going to do both.
Yeah, so, Are You Shitting Me?
Are you shitting me?
Are you shitting me?
This one, it might get... Talk about canceled. This might be the episode for it.
There's a few reasons I could guess that would happen now.
And let's put them all together and make some canceled soup. Let me fix my skirt here. There we go. That's better. Are you shitting me? This is called the Passing Parade.
Passing Parade?
The Passing Parade, yes.
Okay.
On January 14th, as Spaniards gathered for the official Carnival Group's competition in Cadiz, 12 men dressed as scientist Stephen Hawking performed a choreographed musical number in motorized wheelchairs. The New York Post reported the men were wearing wigs and outfits typical of the disabled genius who died in 2018 of ALS as they performed. Don't be offended, this is just for laughs, said Miguel Angel Lul, who wrote the lyrics to their songs. After the competition, the group planned to donate the dozen wheelchairs to the ALS patients in need. They are real chairs that cost us 400 euros each, Lowell said.
400 euros? That's not too bad.
And it's like, actually, what, 500 bucks?
Yeah.
600? So, first of all, medical stuff is going to be way cheaper there because they don't have, the American healthcare system that charges out the ass for everything.
Do you know how their healthcare system is?
No, we'll hold on. We'll back up.
Okay.
Men in costumes.
Men in costumes.
Stephen Hawking.
doing a choreographed wheel dance thing.
Can you imagine if anybody tried that in the United States?
It wouldn't be allowed.
Can you
it would
imagine?
get stopped before it even happened.
And anybody who was even talking about being involved in it would never show their face in public again. But in Spain, they're just like, hey, it's funny. Ha, ha, ha. It's fine. Don't worry. Which I agree. That is funny. I don't think it should be offensive at all. Especially if at the end of it,
we're
they're
not even
like,
gonna get into
no, we're not.
Offensive shit. That's stupid.
Especially if at the end of it, like they're donating everything for a good cause, right? And let's be honest, Stephen Hawking did so much for like the world of science that his name will never become tarnished. But if you tell me that you don't know somebody who one time just went, no, it's okay. Like everybody in the world behind closed doors has done some kind of Stephen Hawking impression. Like, I know the secret to the universe. Like everybody has. And I read that and I'm like, how the fuck did they get away with? Like, are you shitting me?
Yeah.
We're really able to just in the middle of some city in Spain have a whole parade of synchronized wheelchairs. That alone, do you have any idea how long it had to take them to do that? Have you ever?
Especially because if they're not like normal wheelchair users, which it doesn't sound like they are.
Right. Have you ever used one of those? Like the like the.
I mean, I have, but it's a thing that you have to get down on using them because
it's not easy.
You have to get this. They all have to have their speed matching and all that and everything.
And then, so part of that said he wrote the lyrics for their song.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think they sang it?
No, did they really?
I didn't have the time to find video. I don't know,
dude.
But I have to know
if they use like AI like
no, not even AI,
just computer speak.
I didn't even think of that.
What, is that not how you thought of it?
No.
That's exactly what I went to. I was thinking like they're sitting there typing and they're like talking and they're singing.
I just thought of a whole bunch of people just a whole new world.
Oh,
like,
I was thinking. I automatically went to where they're using their computer to sing the songs.
typing. You'll never catch me. Oh man, that reminds me of from that other podcast we listened to. There was another Would You Rather that we'll talk about off of air because I don't want to just like take stuff from others. Some stuff like has been done by so many people so many times. Like you kind of have to. Like, it's impossible not to reuse.
Like trendy things.
Oh yeah,
it
right.
Goes throughout the the podcast world, the Facebook video worlds, or I'm sure actually probably most people don't even use that anymore.
Right.
Speaking of that, do you know that when my daughter, she turned 15 or 16 or something like that, and I kept her on social medias till very recently.
Right.
She was off of social media. She wasn't allowed to be on it. And me and my wife told her, we're like, all right, if you want to get a Facebook, you can. And she looked at me, confused face, and goes, "What's Facebook?"
What?
I'm
what
like,
do you mean?
What? She's like,
I could see if she was like, "What's MySpace?"
No. Nope. She didn't know what Facebook was. She wanted. Why
Instagram?
did my phone just talk to me?
I thought I heard a sound coming from down
definitely
there. She wanted what, like Instagram or Snap or something like that?
She wasn't allowed to have it yet, but yeah, she has it now. But she didn't have it.
I have an Instagram that I don't use. I don't post. I don't do anything with it. It's only there because Gage and Tate don't really use Facebook at all. Like Tate doesn't even have one. So like when they share stuff through social media, it comes through Instagram, and Cachet will do it. I'm never on Instagram. I don't have Snapchat on my phone. Like I don't see the point in most of that stuff. I'm just on Facebook, social media, because that's apparently the old people, social media now, and that's how I keep up with like out of state family and that kind of shit. But I don't use any of that other stuff.
The only thing, I don't post on any social media. Every once in a while, I'll post some stuff on Facebook if it's like significant.
Right.
But all I do is just watch videos on Facebook. And now most of those videos are just Instagram videos. I'm just watching it through Facebook.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I saw that article and I couldn't. I did research it to make sure it was legitimate, to make sure it was real. It was. It was. And I thought that was perfect for Are You Shitting Me? I found this one on the same website, but it kind of fell more under Florida Man Chronicles. So
Okay.
I'm like, we can touch on that. We're still trying to get that one going. So we figured, welcome to the Florida Man Chronicles. All right. As a boat captain in the Florida Keys, Bradford Picariello is well placed to allegedly find huge amounts of cocaine just floating in the sea.
Don't touch that, dog.
So it was no surprise that Picariello had the goods. His mistake was selling a kilo to an undercover officer from the Monroe County Sheriff's Office. According to CBS 12 TV, Picariello was arrested on January 19th after meeting with the cop, whom he told to bring a cooler to make it look like he was getting fish. He also bragged that he had another 100 pounds of cocaine for future buys. Officers also found $8,000 in cash and a handgun. He faces 3 felony counts.
Bro, so big mistakes here.
Huge
Okay.
mistakes here.
First mistake is he touched the cocaine.
Yeah.
Okay? Leave that shit. Somebody's coming to get it. Okay?
And-
Second thing, you sold it and you don't know how to sell it and you ended up selling it to a cop. Now your name is public information.
Yeah.
You are going to be dead in the next week to 2 weeks.
Whoever that
because
cocaine
of that.
belonged to is coming for your ass.
Yeah.
And selling drugs is not something that you just stumble into.
No.
It's not something you can do with no experience in that world whatsoever, right? You don't just wake up one morning and be like, I'm going to go sell this kilo of cocaine. There's his first mistake. He tried to sell it like by the kilo.
Yeah.
That's not going to be helpful or beneficial for anybody.
No, because the people that are buying kilos are the people that sell, and they're going to wonder where you got that shit from and why you're coming out of nowhere. So you're either going to get a thug that's thinking you're a cop trying
Right.
to sell a kilo out of the middle of nowhere. You're ending up going to get killed for it. Or exactly what this guy did.
Yeah.
He reached out to God knows where to try to sell it.
Well,
and ended
he
up
had
getting busted.
$8,000, so he's been successful already. He's already sold some of it because he had $8,000 in cash.
Well, that just, I mean, he may have sold some of it already, or that was with the cocaine. I don't know.
I mean, maybe it's crazy. Like you just stumble across a whole bunch of coke and you're just like, oh, I'm just gonna sell this to strangers.
Yeah.
No, if you find a bushel of cocaine floating in the open seas, you leave that shit alone.
Yeah. Now, if it's like on the beach, that's probably the only time that I would anonymously call it in. But I wouldn't. One, I'm not touching it,
Nope.
and two, I'm not giving my name when I call
Nope.
it in. But I wouldn't just leave it on a beach or something because I don't want kids to stupidly do something with it. But yeah, dude, that shit's stupid. Why would
Yeah.
you get yourself involved with that?
Especially like, it's not like the people who it actually belongs to aren't gonna find out that it didn't make it to its intended destination.
Yeah.
And they're not gonna go looking for it. Right? Like these guys, they want their cocaine and they're going to find it.
Oh God.
Yo es el Cupido de Mexico. So like
You really need to get like fluent. I
Dude.
know you can get yourself through conversations. You need to become fluent and then start doing fucking like Busch Gardens talkovers and shit, or like Disney talkovers and shit.
we used to do that at Disney. I still do it sometimes. If I want to mess with Zoe, I could, but I can't remember like the exact edit. It was empty. It's fine.
I would wait to open that one for a little bit too,
I am.
because I dropped that one as well.
Okay. So I can't remember the exact wording for it, but when we used to go to Disney all the time, I did remember it, and like I would start giving Zoe like the monorail warning, por favor, mantener. Like, I would do that, and she would just like she would try to cover my mouth, like she would get super mad. Like I've always said though, I don't know if I've said this on the podcast. I think I've missed my calling. right?
Yeah, and we haven't talked about it on the
So
podcast.
I think that I definitely. So remember when you were in high school, right? I don't know if they still do it like right now with the courses you're taking in college and stuff, but in high school they used to have the little tape player, and there would be the audio comprehension part.
There's the first thing you're failing at.
Yeah.
There's no tape players anymore.
Well, right, but they still just anyway. They would have the tape player in the back of the classroom, and for audio comprehension, they would play the audio in Spanish, and you'd have to listen to it and translate it and write it in English, right?
Okay.
Do you remember those?
I have to do that in college now.
Okay, so then
Yeah.
you know what they sound like, right?
Yeah.
I miss my calling.
Yeah, for sure.
Because like, excuse me, but where is the library? Excúsame, pero ¿dónde está la biblioteca? Like,
Yeah.
I am that voice.
Yeah.
Like, I should be doing Spanish voiceovers.
Yes.
One time I was talking to a customer, and I don't know shit about this, right? Clearly, but I was talking to a customer in Spanish because she didn't speak English, and I was trying to make my way through. She asked me how long I lived in Cuba. I'm like, I've never lived in Cuba. She said, your Spanish has a Cuban accent. So apparently, not only can I speak Spanish, but I speak Spanish like I'm from Cuba.
Yeah.
The closest I've been to Cuba is Miami.
I've been to mile marker 0.
Nope,
Down in the Keys.
Nope, never been down there. I've never been to any
No?
Spanish-speaking
I've
country
literally
ever in my
gone
life.
as far south as I can go without going in the ocean.
No, really? So yeah, no, I've never
Yeah.
done that. That must be cool. Be like the southernmost point, because that is the southernmost point in the United States, right? Like, there's nowhere in Texas that's farther south. I don't think. I know there's not in California.
I know California. There's not. I'm not. I
If
don't know.
anything,
I don't know
maybe
if
it'd be
Texas goes
Texas.
further south or not.
I don't know. That's a fun question. I want to try to look up because now I'm curious.
I don't know if you know this about me.
I probably
am
don't.
Not geographically smart.
You could take geographically out of that.
That's see. Just for
Case
a
in
second.
point.
Just for a second.
Case
But
in
yeah,
point.
No, dude, I get lost almost in my own neighborhood.
Oh,
That's a little over exaggeration, but I
You
am
would not
so
be able to
bad
do
at my
our job
directions.
before the days of a GPS.
See, I don't know though, because I delivered pizzas before GPS.
Well, yeah,
that's
but-
how I know. That's how I know the city. The city me and you are both from.
But you
I
knew
know
the neighborhood.
That city back at like the back of my hand. Now.
But you knew the neighborhood. Like you grew up there, so you were
Right,
able
but
to
I
do it
didn't
from
know-
memory.
I didn't know streets like that all throughout the town.
Right, but if you looked at a map and you were like, "Oh, that's between this and this," I know where that is. You can go, right?
Yeah.
When I first started doing air conditioning, I had just moved to Florida. I didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
I didn't know where I was. We didn't have GPS.
Right.
So I would get my route map quested on my clipboard every morning.
Yeah.
I'd have to go to the office in the morning, get my directions, and if I got lost, fuck it. Good luck. Like, I could call into the office and tell them where I was, and they could try to help me figure it out. But
Yeah.
dude, if I didn't have a cross street or something, like, that's how I learned St. Pete so fast.
Yeah. No, I know.
Because
Because I still ask you questions about St. Pete now.
Like, I haven't lived in St. Pete in years, but I can still be like, oh, I know where you're at. Like, yeah,
Yeah.
you got to go here, because I had no choice but to learn it, because that's
Yeah,
where
I
most
didn't
of our
know.
work
Like
was.
in the address tells you the street number. That
Yeah.
you're on, or tells you what street you're on, or the cross street. I think it is right.
So,
It tells you the cross street.
in St. Pete, the streets run north and south, all of them.
Yeah.
And the avenues run east
I don't
and
think
west.
that's just St. Pete.
I mean,
I think
I
that's
don't-
most of
It might. I don't
cities
know
around here.
other cities, but
Yeah.
I know that the streets run north and south. The avenues run east and west, and everything's a block system. So if you're going to 3201 8th Avenue, it's on 32nd and 8th.
Yeah, I didn't
Right.
know that's how it worked.
Yeah.
When I first started working in the area.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
Once somebody explained that to me, I'm like, oh shit, that makes a world of a difference.
Yeah, because
Like,
I remember when we were working at the first company together.
Yeah.
I needed help.
Help.
Help. I needed help to install a motor. It was a tight attic, and I wasn't able to get it up through the attic myself.
Having issues getting it up.
But I remember I called you, and I was like, dude, I need help. And I was like, you asked me to send you, or just tell you the street number. And so I told you that, and you fucking showed up within like 10 minutes. And I'm like, how did you manage that? And yeah, I remember you just showed up, and I mean, that was the That was the attic where we dimmed it to where you can't go up there.
I remember the dude had a whole compound. Yeah.
You couldn't. No, that wasn't the same job actually. But no, it made me think of the compound though.
Right.
We had to tell our boss that this attic is no longer a single person attic.
Yeah.
Dude, I've still to this day never been in an attic that is hot as that attic.
It was an easy 145, 150.
Oh my god!
Like,
we
that
could
kinda
only work
heat.
up there for I think we were switching out like every 6 or 7
Yeah,
minutes.
you would go in and go,
yeah,
like it
try
takes
to
your
get as
breath
much
away.
as you could done, and then I'd come down. You'd go up, get as much as you could done.
Yeah.
Dude, it was terrible.
The world's shittiest relay race. It
Oh
was
my god, it was so
absolutely terrible.
bad. But this guy owned that whole compound, and it wasn't even like a mansion compound.
Right.
It was like it was like this wooded area. There was a gate to get in. You
Down
had
there in
you
Clearwater
had trailer
off of
park on
Keene.
or trailer house on this side,
Yep.
trailer on this side. You'd go down, and there'd be more trailers in the back. And
You
then
know what
there
I
was the
learned though?
house.
He owns those trailers. His help
Oh, I
lives
know.
in those.
I know his helpers.
Yeah,
lives
his
in those.
his
family,
groundskeeper.
His family lives in the one behind him.
Yeah.
and then his groundskeeper and
the
helpers,
housemaid lady.
Yeah, they live in the other trailers.
Like
Yeah.
that's insane. You can never get away from work.
No,
like-
you live. Well, it's the same people like ranch hands.
Yeah, that's
Because look
fair.
at Ryan. Ryan
yeah.
lived on the ranch.
Yeah,
and
but he had like a nice house.
Well, that was only because there was
Yeah.
no family staying in there, so he was able to stay in.
Right. I couldn't imagine like living
Because there
in...
was actually a trailer that he was supposed to be living in.
Nope.
That was behind the. I don't know if you ever seen it. It was behind the main house.
That's some Hills Have Eyes shit.
that that trailer looked like that. Yeah, no, for sure.
No, thank you. I am not going to live in a double wide trailer on
It
my
wasn't
boss's
even
property.
double wide, dog. It was so small.
I'm a double down.
It was
on the
more
fuck
of like
that.
a camper than it was a trailer. Yeah.
Nope. I mean, campers aren't bad. There was
No, I'm not talking good though. It
Well,
wasn't good.
There was a 2-week long period of my life where I had to stay in a camper, and it wasn't terrible. I mean,
Yeah.
it was pretty sweet. It felt like I was camping, but I wasn't. I was in somebody's backyard, right? Like I would open the door and be like, "Oh, how we doing? Yeah, I'll put on some pants." These people had chickens too, so be woken up
That's
by
the noise
chickens
that they make?
clucking. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
do you know a chicken's favorite kind of shoe?
You've told me this one before.
Reebok.
Yes.
That's my favorite
It's
joke
so
of all
bad,
time,
dude.
It's so good.
bad. It's not good at all. It's so
What do you
bad.
mean? That is so good.
It's so bad.
Reebok. That is so good.
Ugh.
How do you? I don't know how you dislike that. All right. We're gonna have to take a break for a moment, and when we come back, I may look different because these wings are injuring me. But we have one more segment to get
It's
to.
so purple.
All right, I had to change. If I didn't change, I was going to lose an arm or two.
The one
That-
on your right arm, dude. I
Dude.
was sitting here watching it turn purple.
That was for extra large babies, I think. Like, it was not a good time at all. So I'm good now. I feel better.
Feel better?
Yes. Sorry, guys. I tried to go the whole time, but if that thing was just a little bit bigger, it would have been. I was also getting a little bit cold. I don't know if you could tell.
It's actually a little chilly in your house
Yeah.
today. It
And
feels good.
It was great. Today's the first day I wore shorts to work, and I don't even know how long because it's beautiful outside, but it's cold.
Oh, dude!
in here.
Yesterday I wore shorts thinking I was gonna die, right? Because I
Yeah.
was like, it's gonna be too cold. But it warmed up to 73 yesterday. This morning I look at the weather and I'm like, what? It said 51, I think, and I was like, how is it going back to 51? But then I looked and it raises back up to 70 again
right.
today. So I was like, I'm just gonna. Stick
I
with
woke up and
shorts.
I got a flat tire in my work truck for first thing in the morning, and I was fixing it in
It's
shorts.
a great thing to wake up to.
And but I'm like, I got to dress for the day, not the moment, because it may be a little bit cold right now. But if I wear pants to work, we're gonna have a real big problem by the middle of the afternoon.
Yeah.
So, our last segment of today, like we always do. I don't think you're prepared for this, but I am, and it's my house, so that's fine. This
Here we
is
go.
why. This is why we drink.
This is why we drink.
All right. So I say it's my house because that is.
Did it again.
I say it's my house
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
Because
We did This Is Why You Drink. And we cheersed. And you did not take a fucking drink, you disrespectful rat.
Better?
Yes.
Okay. I say it's my house because that's why I drink. It's my fucking house. I got electrocuted twice this weekend.
Oh, yeah.
So, a couple weeks ago when we were recording, we had the laundry room fiasco.
Yes.
I'll fix it real quick. Shit still ain't done.
Yeah, no.
I'm still like...
Yeah, well, everything's done. You just got a texture and
Right,
paint.
I had to go out and buy an air compressor and a texture gun to match the shit that's in here. Because I tried to match it and Shay goes, So I'm like, yeah, that's what I figured you'd say. But I thought I'd try, right? So that's still not done. My laundry room is covered in drywall dust. It's an
How'd you
absolute
try
shit
to
show.
texture it?
I tried a couple ways. I tried the texture in a can first. Right?
Did you?
I did.
With it on the max setting?
Yeah.
Because the texture on your walls here are
Right.
pretty big.
The problem
so you'd have
is
to do it on the max
the
setting.
problem is it came in super thick, or it didn't come in thick enough. Right. The actual diameter of the texture worked, but the depth of the texture didn't. So it wasn't working. It wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Right.
Yeah.
So then I tried to do it with my hands. And
With the mud.
Right.
Yeah.
But the depth worked, but I got a circular splatter pattern. I
Okay.
couldn't get the straight nut. So I'm like, all right, the only way I'm going to match this is to go get a text. So I bought a compressor. I bought a texture gun. I bought everything I had to do that. I just haven't gotten to it yet because I was dying yesterday. I was very sick yesterday. But over the weekend, right, we have in my house a little circle where a light fixture used to be. Or think used to be, not sure. But I see it and I think, oh yeah, there's obviously wiring there for a light. So we'll just go ahead and put it up there, right? Like that'll be fine. I get up there and there's no fixture box. There's no, there's a truss there, but that's it. And I see a wire. I thought it was like a cable wire at first. So I grab it, lit the fuck up.
That is great.
Because one of the wires was on a different circuit and it was always hot.
And you're standing at the top of a 10-foot ladder because you have 12-foot ceiling. Actually,
yeah, they're 13.
I was going to say, actually, it might be 13, 14
yeah,
feet.
Yeah,
ceiling.
they're like 13 and a half or 14 feet in the middle where we are, yeah. So then I go to my breaker panel. I turn off everything that I know I don't need. I left all the 2 poles on. I left the fridge on. Everything else got shut the fuck down for like 3 hours. And so I start to work it. I get it figured out. I'm like, okay, I think I got it. I get everything wired in. I turn it on. And I'm so proud. It's like 7 o'clock at night. Shay, this is the light she picked out that we spent days looking for. She got it. And as soon as I put the bulbs in, it starts to turn on. We're like, it looks so good. It's perfect.
Yep.
I go start flipping switches and it don't turn on.
You mean
or
off?
Don't turn off.
Yeah.
That wire, come to find out, was constant hot from a different circuit. It was just on all the time.
Okay.
So then there's another wire in that same bundle. So I take it out. I hook it up to that one. I go start flipping switches. Now it don't turn on. And now I'm just deflated. Like, motherfucker.
And then I receive a phone call Saturday night with the sound
8
of
o'clock.
O'Brien that's so defeated. He almost sounds like he's in tears calling me.
Yeah, I was just I'm like, I need help, dude.
Help.
So then that was it. So then we go start trying to find the problem, and we did eventually solve the problem. Right?
We did.
It took a bit. We did.
It did take a couple hours. 'cause
Whoever
we had
wired
to-
this house is a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
And we solved the
The
problem.
bottom of the line, I think it was wired where they had a fan
Right.
with a light, and they wanted the fan to be on 24/7 without switches being able to turn it off.
Right.
And then they had the light where you could control it.
And that's
But
the only thing that
when
makes
they
sense.
removed that, though, they also thought that they changed the wiring back to normal on the
And they
switches,
didn't.
and they did not, which fucked us up.
Right.
Because one spot you have 4 switches, and on the other spot you have 2 switches, and it took us,
A bit
we
of
don't
time.
have the electrician tools to where we can trace a wire that simply.
We have the knowledge, but not the simple put this on here, bring it down here. It'll tell you which wire. We
Yeah.
don't have that.
No, so we were.
Up
it
and
took
down,
us
up.
a little bit to get figured out.
But so then again, we're like, okay, that wire goes to this breaker. So we turned that
you got
breaker
shocked?
off, and we're like, all right, cool, yeah, it's dead because it obviously comes there. And I'm doing stuff, and I just grab a handful of wire and just got lit the
So your breaker, you have a spot with 2 light switches. One breaker controls one light switch, and a whole nother breaker controls the other. So stupid.
And I thought everything was off, and I guess nope. And shit like that is why I drink, right? So we've come full circle here because the ling is a circle. We've come full circle here.
It's not a square.
It's a
It's not a
circle.
triangle. It's a circle.
And so I do something like this is going to be a quick, simple project.
Oh, dude. That was your first
I
mistake.
bring the chandelier up the ladder. I hang the chandelier, but then the way it was hung, I had to cut down I had to modify everything.
The bolt that holds the chandelier up was too long.
What's supposed to be a quick, simple, I can do that. Everything's there. Turn into a 2-day fucking ordeal, man.
Yeah.
And it's like everything is like that all the time. It makes me want to stop doing things.
No, so look, but here's what I get. Here's what I get out of it when I do it at my house. Because again, my house. So the person that owned my house before me, they restored cars,
Right?
and they were apparently really good at it. I have a 5-car garage. It's nice garage.
Right.
They built that on the side of the house, attached to the house.
Oh, so they built that garage after the house was
right.
built.
My bedroom used to be the old garage.
Oh,
That's
okay.
why I have so many electrical issues in there, because they did it half-assed. They didn't ground everything.
They were good mechanics, but that was about it.
Yeah, dude. They were do-it-yourselfers, which is fine, but they just didn't do it the right way, which is what drives me crazy.
Right.
So when I have to go to do something, not only do I have to do it the right way, I have to redo all of their work that they did.
You have to undo the fuck.
Here's what I got for you. And I was actually thinking about this earlier. I was like, I wonder if I'm going to be able to bring this up, because I wanted to bring it up to you. Yes, everything turns into a big ordeal, and sometimes you second guess if you want to do it or not. But how do you feel when it's done?
That's true. Like when it's done, you get to be like, hell yeah.
This is my house.
Right.
You're not doing stuff at a place you rent, because me and you have both done that. We've redone a bunch of shit at the places we're renting at, where we called the homeowner and we're like, listen, we can do it for this. Just take it off of our rent.
Right.
And we do it.
But now it's done.
Your house.
It's your house. It's done. It's done right. And you're like, damn, I'm kind of proud that I was able to figure that out, because that was a motherfucker.
So you get that second thought like you have now, like where you're like, dude, do I really want to keep doing this stuff? But I think the end product in the way it makes you feel overtakes the second thought.
Oh, for sure.
Right?
Absolutely. Like once you pull yourself out of the moment and you're like, oh yeah, like I did it definitely overcomes, right? It overshadows the do I even want to do this anymore? It definitely does. But in that moment though, right? Like
for sure.
You ever be in the middle of something, you have in that moment you're like, am I ever gonna get this done? Like even this morning with just my flat tire, right? I had a nail from the houses that they're building. I didn't have the right set of pliers to get the nail out because I had them in my house here. So I finally got that out, and then I go inside to go get the plug kit. They don't sell plug kits at that gas station. So I have to call Shay to come pick me up and bring me to the auto store. I'm like, am I ever going to get this done? Like, am I ever going to be at the end of this?
That's how I felt when the water situation happened at my house.
Yeah, right.
Because that, like I said, that was a couple-week ordeal.
Oh, I remember. Every day was something you're like,
I'm like,
fucking got to do this too. I'm like,
dude,
damn, man.
And it was turning into where I was working like 16 hours. I would do my daily job, and then I would go home, and I wouldn't be able to sit down and relax because we would not have stuff working in our house.
Right.
And so I'd have to start working on that. And
if I want to take a shower, I have to do this first.
Yeah. And I had, at one point, I had to go get a, what do you call it? A snake from Home Depot, the electrical ones, where you plug in and it feeds it for you.
Oh, I'm familiar.
I had to drag that at least 110-pound kit up on the roof by myself. My wife was trying to help.
But it's impossible.
It's really hard to help with that.
Remember the house they lived at in Holiday?
It
Same thing up on the roof with that
and
same
I get
snake.
it up to the roof, and she asks the question that you've asked me before with a different scenario. She's like, "Great, you got it up there. How do you plan on getting it down?"
That's the easy
And
part.
it wasn't,
Really?
dude. It was harder getting it down than it was up. I almost, dude. Okay, so I got it up there, and I had to sit for a while because this was in the summer,
Right.
so it was hot. And so I sit up there for a while, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. I get it plugged in. I do the job. Turns out it didn't fucking work.
Yep.
So I coiled it back up, and I went to go move it down, and I'm like, how am I going to get this down? Because the way the ladder was put and the way my roof is, I have a flat roof on that section. It's part where the old garage used to be. So it's a flat roof. And the way I had to get it down was basically I had to lift it on top of the ladder, but it didn't. The wheels didn't fit on the ladder.
Right. It wasn't like either just outside or just inside. Right.
It was cockeyed, and as I was doing it, it rolled off the ladder.
You said cockeyed, and all I can think of is just a mean dick slap.
Dog.
That's how you get cockeyed.
I almost fell off the roof because when it rolled off the ladder, that whole weight I was holding, like, dropped.
In the future,
Dude, I almost fell off that roof with it.
should you ever have to do anything like that again, in a pinch, bro, grab an old extension cord.
I had an extension cord on it, and I had it wrapped around my waist to do it that way to lower it. That's what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, not even around your waist, right? Just they give you gloves with that thing, with that snake.
No, they don't.
They're supposed to.
Oh, I've rented it 3 different times. I've never gotten gloves.
Every time I've rented it, I've gotten gloves. Maybe it's different Home Depot. But either way, put some gloves on, not your old extension cord, around the top of that thing, and just lower it down with the extension cord like a rope. That's what I did. That's
but
how
I
got
can't
mine down.
because of my gutter right there. The extension cord digs into the gutter to where it's almost going to rip the gutter off the roof.
If you go at a little more of an angle and you go right...
That's why I was trying to use my ladder to use that as the weight against the gutter.
Right, where one of the pins of the gutter is.
Yeah.
If you do that, that's what I had to do.
Yeah,
that's
but it turned into a whole ordeal.
So
and I was just like, at that point, I'm like, I'm fucking done. And I didn't do anything the next day because I was like, I don't have the mindset to do it. Because if I try doing something right now, I'm going to break something.
Or if I do it and it doesn't go, I guess I don't have the energy to be defeated again.
Yeah.
Like I can't, like I need to reset.
Yeah. Yeah, because that whole 2-week ordeal, man, everything felt like it didn't feel like I was getting any progression.
Right. And I felt so bad too because like me and Shay, we spent a whole day. Like we went to Lowe's, went to Home Depot, we did all these things, and she picked out all these things, and I'm like, hell yeah, we're gonna go home. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And by the time we go to bed, you're gonna have all these things, and do you know what went our way? The curtain rod got up. I put the curtain rod up. That's all she got.
Because we bought the sliding doors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because that's a 144-inch curtain rod.
Yeah.
So we got that, and then we got curtains for it. They were a foot and a half too short. 84-inch curtains.
Width or length?
Height. 84-inch curtains were too short. Not a foot and a half. They were a foot too short. We bought 84-inch curtains. Nope.
You didn't measure before you went?
I bought the biggest size they had at Home Depot. I figured it would work. I was wrong. Right? But it was just, we didn't think to measure for that. It was like an afterthought, like, hey, we know how long of a curtain rod we need, and the tallest one should work, right? No, it didn't.
Yeah.
It was like everything that went wrong that day, that could go wrong, did go wrong. And I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I can't do it anymore. So I don't think this is going to be the last time my house comes up on This Is Why I Drink. But today, This Is Why I Drink.
Yeah.
Because after we're done, I have to go take all the fingerprints off that light that I hung.
I thought Gage was supposed to do it.
No, that was the ceiling. The light itself, you haven't seen it on. When you turn it on,
when we turned it on,
all you see is fingerprints.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's really, really bad.
Yeah.
It's not great. And then tomorrow I've got a laundry room to do. Like
yeah, you got to finish that laundry room. It's still going.
It's not good.
That was 2 weeks ago.
It was supposed to be done a week ago.
Yeah.
I got the cabinets for it. I built the cabinets for it. They're ready to go on the wall. Can't do that yet either.
Yeah.
No. I think that's it for us today. I think that's all we have.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Man, today went flying by.
I don't even know. I can't see our screen for how long it is, so I guess we'll find out after we're done. But yeah, no, that's all we have today.
So that's it today. So listen, if you want to follow us, smash that subscribe button. We're going to have a Patreon page soon. You'll be able to follow us on there. If you want to email us and talk to us about things that you want us to talk about, things that you want us to bring up, or you got would you rathers that you want us to talk about, email us at bluecollarbanter@gmail.com. It's at the bottom of your screen right now. Make sure you spell collared right, because there's a lot of people that aren't spelling it the right way.
Collared, like collared.
Yep. I love how you're lifting your shirt that doesn't have a collar. I mean, it has a collar. Yeah, it just doesn't have yeah.
And literally, man, anything. Like, anything you want to see us, anything you have to say about the last 4 episodes, because at this point, I think there's only been 1 or 2 dropped by now, if any. I'd have to go back and look. So, like, at this point, there's a lot we haven't caught up on yet. Again, like we said, we're doing quite a few at once. So any input you have, anything you have to say, get at us there. We're definitely going to be having socials come out soon.
We're upgrading the studio as we go.
Like we got new lights for today.
We got new lights today that is going to help us out. We got new cords last week that makes it to where we can actually fit everything where we want it, so the length is right.
Right.
Soon we're going to be getting rid of the casting couch. We're going to be getting a table.
I'm going to miss this casting couch.
And then we're going to get some chairs, so we can actually have our computers in front of us, so we don't have to be looking at our phones.
Yeah, there's definitely
we definitely got some upgrades. We're wanting to get some soundproofing on the walls and the wall art and everything. Yeah, we're definitely going to be upgrading and going as we go. It's just, we wanted to get started as soon as possible, so we started with what we had, and this is what we're doing.
And I will say this too, guys, you'll understand here. It's a lot easier for us to justify to our wives why we have to spend the money on this if we have people like watching and listening and invested, and not even monetarily, right? Just like, look, there are way more people who watch this than just our family, right? I don't know all these people and they want more, right? The more traction we get, the easier it will be.
But you know what? Even if we don't get traction, we're still doing it. We're still chilling.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, we're still chilling. We're still chilling. All right, thank you guys. We'll catch you on the next one. Episode 4 is a wrap.
So I guess episode 5 next. Hey, love you.